walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer, greater is the one within her, call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky, and never wait upon the giver, he'll deliver like a dealer. Take her higher.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, nobles and daughters across the great domain. Welcome to our Juneteenth celebration. It is my honor and pleasure, as always, to introduce our 50th Imperial Commandress, Dr. Karen Wright-Chisolm. Yay!
Yay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Thank you. Guess what, y'all? Today is a good day to be a good day. And as we celebrate Juneteenth, let us think about the meaning of the celebration. When we think about our history, we cannot forget about the grandmother of the reason behind the holiday, Ms. Opal Lee. Ms. Opal Lee is a pioneer. She is an American retired teacher, counselor, and activist in the movement to make Juneteenth a federally recognized holiday. On June 17th, 2021, President Joe Biden signed Senate Bill S. 475, making Juneteenth the 11th federal holiday. Okay, Ms. Opal Lee was born on October 7th, 1926 in Marshall, Texas. And at age 97, she is doing what some of us won't think about doing. Ms. Lee attended Terrell High School in Fort Worth, Texas, which was Fort Worth's first Black high school. She graduated in 1943 at the age of 16. She married, and she and her husband had 4 children. On May 3rd, President Joe Biden awarded Ms. Lee the nation's highest civilian honor, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. And on Saturday, Lee received an honorary doctorate from Southern Methodist University. Tenacity, willpower, dedication, commitment, and devotion. In 2016, at the age of 89, Ms. Lee set out on a 1,440-mile trek from her home in Fort Worth, Texas, to Washington, D.C. At the same time that Ms. Lee was working towards making Juneteenth a national or federal holiday, she was one of the founding members of Citizens Concerned with Human Dignity, which was formed to assist the economically disadvantaged in finding housing in Fort Worth, Texas. How many of us know the true reason for Juneteenth? On June 19th, 1865, freedom finally came for the 250,000 enslaved people of Texas. That day, which would become known as Juneteenth, the army arrived to enforce what had already been the law of the land for 2.5 years, the Emancipation Proclamation. Ms. Lee has done a yeoman's job, and we are proud of her and most appreciative of all that she has done and continues to do for the world as a whole. Daughters, it is of utmost importance that we know our history, teach our history to those coming behind us to make sure that our legacy continues. How many of you know that I think it was 2020, was it 2019? that past Imperial Potentate John Chapman made Opal Lee an honorary past Imperial Commandress of our awesome organization, Daughters, the Imperial Court Daughters. We welcome her into our midst. I will make sure that at some point during my tenure, I will reach out to Ms. Lee to ensure that she is recognized in the Imperial Court Daughters as an honorary past Imperial Commandress. I am currently in Boston, Massachusetts, attending another historical event of the Prince Hall Recognition Ceremony and festivities. The purpose of this historic and monumental event, the Imperial Potentate, the Honorable Eric R. Mize, will make Prince Hall the father of Masonry, Prince Shriner, on this coming weekend. Where are we? June 21st? Okay. So yeah, let's get our history together. So we are talking about some of all the things that we should be proud of as daughters, not only as daughters, but as Black people. Juneteenth, making the historical holiday. Thank you, Opal Lee, for doing what you did to ensure that we can enjoy the historical Juneteenth being formed in your honor as the grandmother of Juneteenth. We say thank you. Honorary past Imperial Commandress, Opal Lee. Thank you. So guess what? So that we are here in Boston on Juneteenth, celebrating the inaugural where the Imperial Potentate and the Imperial Consul of the ancient Egyptian Arabic order, nobles of the Mystic Shrine of North and South America, will make Prince Hall a Shriner. The festivities will take place on Saturday, June 21st. And the Imperial Court, along with the Imperial Consul, no, that's June 22nd. The Imperial Court, along with the Imperial Consul, will have a ceremony dedicating making Prince Hall a Shriner. We will be regaled in our robes, and I think they have over 100. I'm not sure the numbers, y'all, but just know that it's coming up on June 22nd. We are so proud of the Imperial Consul and the Imperial Potentate for making this a dream come true, taking this step to recognize Prince Hall as a Shriner. This is another historical event that we can be proud of. And I am so proud as the 50th Imperial Commandress, along with the members of the Imperial Court Divan, to be a part of this awesome event that will be airing on June 22nd, on Saturday. In addition to that, there will be a ceremony honoring the late Donald R. Ware. And so just look forward to, and we thank the members of the Desert, of the Oasis of Boston, the Desert of Massachusetts, for hosting this event for us. Along with that, there will be St. John's Day on Sunday, and some of us will participate with that as well. So guess what? We're on Juneteenth, and I really don't have a lot to talk about for that. So this is why this is a live broadcast. So I'm going to open it up for daughters. If you have anything that you want to talk about or anything that you want to ask me in reference to Juneteenth or in reference to the Prince Hall dedication, knowing that we It is falling right in line with the branding that I have talked so much about on how we can brand who we are. And to start with this Juneteenth celebration today, I am just humbled and honored to be able to be online tonight to open up to the daughters across the domain to get your feels and your thoughts on the history of Juneteenth. So I think I'm done. Will it be live streamed? I'm not sure. We can find out. I will find out if the dedication ceremony will be live streamed. I will find out for you, and we will get the answer back to you. Okay. Any other questions? Anyone else has anything that they want to say? Nothing. So stay tuned to proclamation number 2 coming out in the next week or so. Stay tuned to all of us looking forward to going to Imperial Session in New Orleans, Louisiana, to capture a lot more of what will be happening in New Orleans. So we will try to pull in some of all this history, all the branding, all the things that we as daughters need to be aware of and know what's going on. So guess what, y'all? I'm done. I just wanted to come out today and to highlight Juneteenth as such an awesome occasion, a historic occasion for us, that I hope that you are paying attention to what's going on around you and that we are celebrating in our own special way Juneteenth because of, and we say again, thank you to Honorary Past Imperial Commandress Opal Lee. And I'm gonna try to get her on somewhere, sometime, hopefully when we're in session this year, to see if we cannot get Ms. Opal Lee to come out and talk to the daughters about her experiences and how she came about just having that vision to make Juneteenth possible, Juneteenth a holiday. It's all our history. So thank you. No other questions? Y'all made this easy for me. Y'all made this very easy for me. So Simone, you got anything you want to add?
No, ma'am. I say thank you for your vision and thank you for bringing that awesome message on this awesome, auspicious occasion.
Walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer, greater is the one within, and call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky, and never wait upon the giver, he'll deliver like a dealer. Take her